Hey guys, this is Dr. Earl. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am discussing healing versus coping. What is the difference? So, as a psychologist, oftentimes I hear people say that I'm coming here because I want to learn how to cope with this, or I want to be able to heal from my past trauma. And so I wanted to share a little bit with you about how do I think healing differs from coping. So to me, when I think about coping, it is a word that is used to help us understand how can we get tools and strategies to manage day-to-day stressors or manage different types of diagnoses such as ADHD or let's say depression. And so if I want to cope with those conditions, it means that I am learning some tools to be able to manage that. So if it's ADHD, how can I maintain my attention to complete a specific task? On the other hand, if I want to talk about healing from a particular trauma, let's say, that means that I have been able to understand how can I navigate my life, my overall mental health, and I am no longer being impacted by this specific thing that has traumatized me in the past. And so if I see a situation, let's say on TV or on social media, I am no longer triggered by that experience because I have been able to heal as a result of going to therapy or working with a psychologist. Another way to think about healing versus coping is, let's say you injure yourself. So if you're an athlete, you played sports in the past, and you, let's say, break your arm or leg, you may have to get a cast and may need something like crutches to be able to assist you with walking, right? Those crutches allow you to cope with that injury that you have experienced, but you're not healed from that particular injury. And so healing requires much more time for your body to return back to its, let's say, normal state. And so if I think about healing versus coping in terms of my own emotional health and well-being, going to therapy can be able to, one, help me cope because I want to know how can I sort of get through my day-to-day life in that moment, but also it can help me heal the longer I go to therapy to work with someone that can help me process these experiences that have maybe instilled in me my particular outlook that I may have on the world. And so really think about those two things in terms of once you begin therapy, you're not going to be healed right away. Therapy is a process. It does take time. And I know that's not an easy answer that some people like to hear, but it really is important to recognize that in order to heal from past experiences or past trauma, that it is going to require some ongoing work and not just 1 to 2 sessions to get some tools that may allow you to be able to cope within the moment. So be sure to hit the subscribe button, come back and check out more tips from Ask Dr. Earl. Be well.